What's up, my ghosts and ghouls? My name is Haunter Chad. In this video, we're gonna have a nice little talk. How are you all doing? Are you all doing good? I hope so. I genuinely mean that. So, it's been a minute since I've done a haunt vlog. I've actually done these before, so I guess this is like the reboot of season 1 haunt vlog, Haunters vlog. If any of my OG viewers remember 2020 through 2022, I had a series I call the Haunt Vlogs, which basically isn't very specifically aimed at a haunted house per se. It would more or less just go around the, I guess, my life's experiences with building the haunted house for that year. I can talk about why all my videos are all gone now. I'll just give you a short answer real quick. I thought my haunt days were over because I had a serious back injury and I was moving into a new house. I thought that my haunting days were over. Well, lo and behold, here we are, doing better than ever, I'd say. So with the, I guess, crisis averted now, I had my back fixed. Here we are again, doing Haunt Vlog, Season 1, Episode 1, Reboot. Let's go. I'm gonna call this the Haunters Vlog, but the topic of this video today, what I wanted to discuss, was an idea that I've had. I have built a prototype of it. It is a haunt board, or a haunt wall, or a modular wall, or whatever you want to call it. I think that this might actually change the way that haunts are made. Home haunts, not professional haunts. So for me personally, I don't like plastic walls at all. This is just me, right? I don't like the black walls, the plastic walls that are all wavy and stuff. There's really no character to them, I guess. I personally like working on scenery the most. I haven't been able to do that for a couple of years now, but I think I'm at a point now where I'm ready to start doing that again. But the problem is, if you're in a house for rent, you can't change anything about the structure of the building. You can't paint it, you can't attach anything. So what I've done is I've spent a couple months planning in the background. If you notice, my video started coming out in July. I have been really thinking and just writing down ideas about how to create a basically rent-friendly, energy efficient, and portable haunt that is lightweight and not too complicated. So for the first part, I had to design a new type of wall. Problem was, I had a Ford F-150 that broke down. I would use that to haul wood back and forth between lobes in my home whenever I did the haunts for 2020 and 2021, 2022. Until that point. The past couple years, I haven't really got a chance to do a home haunt. I think that it's now time to put the haunt back in Haunter Chad. So, the first obstacle I had to kind of overcome was, what are we going to do for structure? So, of course, the canopy is a great thing to use. I've used one before, back in 2019. I'll show some video here, and I'll talk over it as well. This was a cheap 10x20 canopy that I painted up, made it look really ugly, kind of like a bloody looking circus, and that worked phenomenal. However, my issue with that was I didn't like the walls, what I've done with it. It would cost a lot to get those big sheets, and it's kind of a waste to take sheets and then take some blood colored paint and then splatter it all. It looked cool at the end, but I don't see that being well utilized, you know? Same thing with plastic walls, the black plastic walls that I don't like. Considering the fact I can't use wood walls anymore because I have a little Honda Civic now, and you know, you can't fit anything there. Well, of course we could take wood from Lowe's, and they have a chopper or a saw that they can cut it up for you. It's also kind of a nuisance because if you're, I guess, renting, these days you're gonna be paying a lot for rent. So furthermore, I've created a wall that is lightweight, it is easily disposable, and it is rent-friendly, I guess. Introducing corrugated plastic. I saw this stuff at my job and I was like, I really want to experiment with this. So here I have built a prototype of this corrugated plastic wall, and it withstands water because it's plastic. It won't dry or erode over time like wood. It's lightweight, unlike wood, and you can cut it up with a razor blade like butter. You can cut it up into pieces, put it in a trash bag, and then put it away or throw it away, whatever you decide to do with it. And yes, you can fold it, which I was able to easily fold this piece of corrugated plastic and put it in my car. So there's no truck there. You can store it in your garage or your storage unit easily. Boom, problem solved. For walls, anyway. Now, of course, corrugated plastic looks kind of ugly. This isn't going to paint the same way that wood does. So if you decide to paint it up, try to make it look like a wall or a catacomb or a circus tent thing, whatever you decide to do, it's just gonna look weird because it's plastic. It's probably gonna scrape off easily. So another idea is backdrops. You can spend a little bit on backdrops, which you're probably not going to use the 8x10, kind of like what I have back here. This will go $40 on Amazon each. Plus, it's $36-ish around Home Depot for a corrugated plastic wall. So you can see this kind of adds up real quickly. So what I think you could do, take your corrugated plastic walls and divide them. You can take them and divide them up. For a 10x10 canopy, you're probably going to use maybe 14 sheets of this, which might run you over, I guess, over $200, maybe around $300. Get you some of this backdrop right here, which you're probably not going to use the 10x8. You can make custom ones, you can design custom backdrops if you know how to work with digital art, and then you can upload them to Amazon and they'll print these backdrops out for you, or you can find pre-made backdrops. So there's that too. All this will be shown in video. I'm just kind of yapping right now talking about this idea. Maybe this will give you some ideas out there. Something I really want to do is help them. I want to help the haunters that aren't as, I guess, able to do what some other haunters will do. So there's always a way to help people out. I hope this helps people out. I'll be experimenting with these walls more in the future. So when you see a haunt build video, that's when that's coming out. That's when the experiment will be completed and I'll have like a fully designed system to do this. So 2026, that's over basically time I'm recording this 15 months from now. That's a long time. I don't think I'll be able to get a real haunt out this year. I have an idea with what I'm going to do. I have the Galley Crow coming in the mail, the LED Raven coming in the mail soon. I have Lord Raven, and for my haunt yard display, whatever, it's a yard display, I'm going to be calling it A Murder of Crows. Basically, it's going to be a abandoned graveyard, and these crow creatures have came down and they're digging up the graves and they're just eating people, eating dead people, kind of like how scavengers would find roadkill on the side of the road. I think that's a really cool concept personally. And if I could squeeze it in on the side, I weirdly enough have been itching to do another clown thing, which I'm probably just going to get a small canopy, like a, I don't know, 3x4 canopy or whatnot. I found one at Walmart. Inexpensive. Get some of this material back here, have it printed out on Amazon as like a tent theme, and then put like a light in there. I don't actually have any clowns right now. There was some of my props last year kind of got ruined because it all was kind of displayed outside. And North Carolina doesn't exactly have the best weather. As per the rain clouds that just popped up right overhead as I got done recording this video. This is insane. So, Crouchies are gone. Unfortunately, rest in peace, Crouchy. But I do like what Spirit has been doing with their clowns recently. They don't have a, what is it, Nibbles, the clown? You know, that one clown that like looks around and will track you or whatnot. Two-Face Teddy, I think its name is. I'm bad with remembering animatronic names, sorry. So maybe just one clown, put it in a little booth, put a light in there, call it a day. I think that'll be really cool for kids to walk up to and get candy. But I'm going to be working further towards an actual haunt again instead of a yard display. Real soon, probably a couple months soon. Maybe an update in November, but But that's basically it for all I wanted to talk about in this video, was this idea that I've had and the future haunt that is probably coming. But really, that's it for this video. This is a different kind of video or whatnot. That's all I have to say for now. Like if you liked it, subscribe to keep your feed spooky with Haunter Chad. Make sure to scare the like button, and I will see you all in the next video.